Good morning, good day, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world. This is Wolverine broadcasting out of Ann Arbor, Michigan for the Salvation Trading Company, where we teach our clients to trade Forex with realistic outcomes using proven price indicators and cross-pair analysis. At any time, feel free to come to our website at salvationtrading.com, and there you can join us for a 10-day free trial. And also get invited to free live webinars the first 2 hours of each market session every day. All right, so I'm going to go through a highlight here of one of our trades that we took this week. Let's see, let's go with here we go. Let's go with here on cable on February 22nd. Here we took a we took a trade on cable here. Now you notice what we do here is called a channel break strategy, and what we look for here. Now this particular one is this is a 1 minute scalping. This is a scalping with using the 1 minute MACD. So these are this is a 1 minute time frame. There's only three indicators that we use when we do this trade, and so we keep it pretty simple, but it's very, very effective. So and it's all about the rules of engagement and making sure that you can check off all these few simple questions. So we work off of three, as I said, three indicators. One are these resistance support levels. Okay, here we have resistance supports, and these are resistance and supports that are sent to you 24 hours in advance. Okay, so these weren't just placed here after the trade. These are here well in advance for you to plot on your trading platform. And then we have trend lines, just to know if we're trading with the trend or against the trend. And so we use we use a 5 minute trend line to give us our general trend, and this is a 5 minute 60 SMA. And then we use a 1 minute trend line also, which is a 1 minute 60 SMA, simple moving average lines. The third indicator, and these indicators are free, of course, and the third indicator, free indicator that you can get from your broker, are the MACD lines. These are your moving average, convergence, divergence line, where we watch the fast moving average and how it correlates to the slow moving average. So those are the three indicators we use, and it's all about the confluence of these indicators. When they all line up together, that gives us a high probability trade opportunity. So let's just go through our checklist. First, we would ask, are we testing, is the price testing known resistance or support level? Yep. We know we're testing 57.78 here, and it's starting to break down, and it's come down to 57.76 area. And then are we trading with the 5 minute trend line? And we already determined, yep, the blue line has been starting to turn down. So yes, we are trading with the 5 minute trend line, trading with the trend in this case. And is the 1 minute MACD converged at extremes or testing the zero line? Well, here's our zero line right here. Okay, there's the red. We came up. You can see the MACD lines came up from the bottom to test the zero line. And we have, if you go through we have a training module in more lengthy detail, and we have what we call three trigger elements we look for on this MACD line. One is convergence. We want to make sure this fast moving average and green and the slow moving average, the fast moving average being the red line here, okay, and then the slow moving average being the green line. And so is the fast moving average and the slow moving average, are they converged? Yes, they are. And then is the fast moving average crossing over the slow moving average? Yes, it is. And are we getting the fast moving average to diverge? And yes, we are. And that's also here in the questions, is the 1 minute MACD fast moving average crossing over the slow moving average? Yes, we are. We are crossed over to the short side. We have this divergence developing on the histogram. You can see these. We're getting these bars starting to develop, and they're getting longer underneath the zero line. That tells us we have a bearish market on this particular pair. And so we already confirmed that we have these confluence of indicators. We follow this yellow vertical line up to our resistance areas. We're breaking through one level of resistance, coming through the next level of resistance. So, and here you see in this box, you can see the momentum is turning above the predetermined resistance, 57.63. Right here is 57.63. Momentum is turned above there, so we came down below, came back up, and we're turning right back down again. And this is where the MACD line gives us confirmation that we're likely to get a bit of a run here because we're starting to get this divergence. Divergence is very important to understand. Divergence is everything to price action. Okay, if you want to get more momentum on the price, you need to get divergence between the fast-moving average and the slow-moving average on your MACD line. And then we have the MACD lines that we said converging at the neutral line, fast-moving average crossing short. So there's a quick reference there, and all our confluence of indicators are lining up. So we got into this trade, admittedly a little late, but I was waiting for confirmation. We were all waiting for confirmation on the MACD lines to actually show us that we're going to get more sellers. So we got that, and that took place, and you can see we started to diverge to the short side, very bearish, as we come through this 57.47 I'm sorry, 57.63 area right here, breaking back down through. As price comes through here, we got into this trade at 57.50. All right, 57.50 here, and we entered the trade. And here's the timestamp on that. We entered that at 4:32. This is the London session at 57.50. This is a live trade. Right? So I provide the setup and tell everybody where to look to get in and what area I'm trying to get in. And most people that have been with me already know the exit strategy. If not, what the exit strategy is, as soon as you can capture your first 10 pips or more, you want to make sure you can take a major position off so that you're covering. You cover your position. I take off 70% or 2/3 of my trade as soon as I can, so to get my 10 pips of my spread back, and then then I move the stop to break even, or in this case to +1. That would be right here. And the reason I do that is that way, if price were to bounce off of this next level of support, then I get stopped out here. It's a smaller position, and it's already at +1. So I'm a winner in this trade no matter what, because I've protected my capital, which is a major thing that we teach in our trading sessions, is always think about protecting your capital. And by doing that, now you can walk away from this trade by setting your limit to the next level of support or to another 10 or 20 pip and walk away from the trade. And you'll be a winner in the trade no matter what happens. But in this case, we see that we still had more divergence down here to go in the MACD lines, and that kept putting, and that gave us a little bit of a rally in this cable short. And so once we took our 2/3 off, we still had more momentum coming down until price came down to this last level of support at 57.17, where we took the remainder off at 57.19. Okay, and you can see there here's our 2/3 at 35, the remainder off at 19. So that gave us a total of 31 pips on this trade, and you can see by the timestamp we entered our trade at 4:32. We were out of this trade by 4:40. Okay, so about 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes, less than 10 minutes. We were able to capture 31 pips just by following 3 very easy indicators, and they give you the best, what we call your best bang for your buck. That gives you the best opportunity to catch momentum as it starts to develop. All right, so that's the trade. That's that trade. Again, you want to see all the trades in more detail, go to salvationtrading.com, where we have all of these, all of our live trades are actually not only recorded, but they will all be shown in real time, where you can analyze and back test for timestamps and for credibility. We'd love to have you come and look, and you can also then, if you like, you can join us for a 10-day free trial. Again, for webinars that there you'll be invited to all our webinars that we have the first 2 hours of each market session every day. where I will provide training and trade setups and take live trades. You will get trade reports and suggestions every day with all the update resistance support levels, with our channel break daily trade suggestions, and at the beginning of the week you will get a weekly channel break trade suggestions, and we'll then provide training modules for those trade suggestions as well. If you go to our website at www.salvationtrading.com, you can also there review all of the previous week, not just the previous week screenshots, but all of our weekly, monthly, and yearly results, where we post both the positive and the negative trades. So we try to be very honest and straightforward and very transparent, so you can look at the positive and negative trades, and any negative trades we also do a screenshot follow-up on as well, so we can see what didn't work correctly. So again, this is Wolverine with the Salvation Trading Company. We would urge you to come to our website and then give us a test for 10 days. I don't know anybody else that does a 10-day free trial, so and there's no obligation. There is no information requested other than your email. So at any time, come on into our website, request a 10-day free trial. We'd love to have you and see if the channel break strategy is a strategy for you. All right, thanks again. God bless. Trade safely, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.